everybody. It is Wednesday, December 6th, and today is last clinical day, but it is skills lottery, so we are not going to the clinical site. We actually finished our last day last week at the clinical site. So today, as far as I know, I'm not really clear on how it all works, but our instructor was kind of giving us a synopsis, examples of things that she does on skills day, which basically, we do some activities that kind of help reinforce the things that we've learned, and they kind of sounded fun. Don't ask me to describe what they were because that was like a week ago. My brain just doesn't remember that far back, if it's not having to do with my study guide, because that's all I've been doing. I didn't end up actually finishing my study guide for lecture final exam completely until Monday evening. So and I finished gathering the information, I believe, Sunday. But Monday, I spent all day actually reading my 71-page study guide. And when I say 71 pages, this is with the font size being 8, which is the smallest selectable font size. I know you can go smaller, but that was the smallest selectable one from the drop-down menu on Word. So that is with the smallest font, 71 pages. So I went through and read all of it and highlighted the parts that I thought were most important for the exam, and I finished that Monday evening. So then yesterday I spent the whole day doing practice quizzes, self-quizzes. So I went into SurePath and did a whole bunch. I want to say I did 90 questions in SurePath, and then I went to ATI and I did another 60. So I did 150 altogether. I feel okay about like what was covered in that, but I don't know. I think I still would like to do something additional. I think I want to go through all of my all of my SurePath lesson quizzes, lesson assessments that I did. I think I want to go through those answers, and the other thing I might want to do tonight is do a like NCLEX style fundamentals quiz, maybe or maybe not, I don't know. I'm still undecided on that one. And the only other thing that I wanted to do was maybe like review the highlighted parts of my PowerPoints, that the PowerPoint presentations that we had in lecture, that I marked up. So other than that, tomorrow I plan on waking up early, getting to the school so I can sit down in some quiet and study for a long time, and just refresh everything. Actually, not the library, because my exam is going to be held in a different room, so I have to remember that. That's important. But yeah, so today for Skills Lotto, I don't really know exactly what we're going to be doing. I'm hoping that we'll have some time to do a exam review, and then I also made some treats for my clinical group. So there's 9 of us all together, including the instructor. So I didn't make anything for myself. I have extras at home, but I brought little red and green bags with Muddy Buddies, and also known as Puppy Chow, I guess. I know them as Muddy Buddies. And then I also made a brookie, a brownie cookie, and decorated it with some like snowflakes and glitter, I don't know, sprinkles. What do you want? Like topping decorations, whatever those are called. I don't even know. But I basically just did that and bagged them up in the cute little red and green bags with everyone's names as just like a nice little thing, a nice little touch, you know, for us being together this past semester. Basically, I mean, it was mostly us. We spent all day together on Wednesdays, and yeah, spent a lot of time together. So that's what I did. I brought those. We'll see how it goes, and I will let you know. But there's a beautiful sunrise. You see that? How pretty. Yeah, that's nice. But anyway, I'm on the main road now, so I'm gonna go, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday, November 7th, and it's just before 7:30. Today's the day. So it's final exam day. That's where I'm headed to school to take my final for lecture. I think I figured out that I have to have a 94 to get an A in the class, a 90. But I only need a 44 to pass the class with an 80. I don't think I'm going to get a 44. Whether I get the 94 is another story. I don't know. That seems like it's going to be hard. I don't know if I can pull it off. There is frost on a lot of lawns this morning because we got into the mid-30s last night and this morning, but it looks really pretty. So yesterday was Skills Lotto, so I'll just do like a brief overview of how that went. We basically, there was like stations, and just our small group, we did like a math practice test. We had to label the parts of the abdomen for like an abdominal assessment. We did a case study / care plan. We did like lab values assessment, and then like the FISH way of documenting lab values. Was there anything else as part of that? I think that was all that was in that room. And then we also practiced Foley's, and we did like a focused cardiac assessment on the mannequins. So, and then there was like a roll the dice game where basically there's different vital signs on, you know, different sides of these two homemade dice, and you roll them, and you know, if your patient has a respiratory rate of 7 and a temperature of 102, what would you do, you know, type of thing. So theoretical. Interesting though, because it really gets you thinking. You will encounter things like that just all off the bat, and you have to be ready to take care of it because you're the nurse. So all in all, really good. We ended up leaving, gosh, what was it? I think just before 1. She let us know that she wouldn't keep us all day as long as we, you know, did what we needed to do. And then we did our final goal evaluation, basically, like where we did our midterm goal, and then we turned in our final, and then basically we just went over it and talked about, you know, where we're at, like in our nursing education type of thing. So really good. It was a beautiful drive there out in the country, and beautiful drive home too. But I spent I was so tired yesterday. I couldn't even like look at my study guide for like a couple of hours. I was just, my body, I think, is just giving out. Like I've been pushing it, and I think it's like ready to give out. So like I'm so excited about today being the last day. But so today's final. I did spend some time last night going over some stuff. I didn't do any more practice questions. I did 150 the other day. I'm getting to school early so that I can go over all of my notes and whatever else I think I need to do, whatever I have time for, basically. But I'm headed there now, and just cross your fingers. Hope that I can pull off this A. It'd be really nice to keep my 4.0 that I have right now at the school. I know it's only been 5 classes, but these nursing classes are worth like 3 classes each or something, at least 2. So it would be really nice to keep that 4.0 if I can. But wish me luck, and I'll let you know later how it went. Hey everybody, just wanted to follow up. I had the final this morning and it took me about 45 minutes. There was 80 questions, and I felt pretty good about it. It felt like I only missed 3, and I needed a 94 to get a 90 in the class, a 94 in the final to get a 90 overall grade in the class. So I could have missed 4, and I really thought that I had done it, but I missed 5. So I have an 89.75 in the class. So I don't think they round up. The only thing that could possibly save me is that our instructor, when we had our exam review for exam 3, there was a few of us who were like, this is why we chose this answer. And it actually kind of made sense. And they were trying to figure out if they could give us, that question back. I don't know if that's going to happen, but that's probably the only way that anything would be changed overall. But the good news is I passed fundamentals. Yay! So I got a 97 in clinical, and as it stands right now, technically a B, because an 89.75 in lecture or theory. So we'll see how that ends up, working itself out. But it looks like our schedule is out for next semester for our med-surg. It looks like it's going to be Wednesdays and Thursdays, with Wednesday being lecture and Thursday being clinical. I don't know if that's really how it's going to end up being, but that would actually be really good if that's the case, because then I have lecture before I have clinical, instead of the other way around like it was this semester, because it was really hard to study for exams when I was in clinical for the entire day beforehand. So it'd be nice to have like the first half of the week dedicated to like studying for my assignments and quizzes and exams for lecture on Wednesday, and then going on to clinical on Thursdays. That would be fantastic. So we'll see if that ends up sticking. That would be really nice. But yeah, I got my tree in the back, and my eyeshadow matches. But so that's where we're at. The end of the semester is finally here. I'm so excited, so happy, so relieved. A little bummed, honestly. I mean, I got a 93 on the final exam. I should be happy. And my husband and my mom are both really proud of me, and trying to give me words of encouragement. But I can't help but be a little bit bummed because I'm so close to that A, and I really wanted to keep my 4.0. But in the grand scheme of things, I passed. I'm on to the next semester. So that's where I need to keep my attention and not dwell on things that I can't change in the what-ifs. But so that's where we are. Semester is over. When I get more information, I will make another video kind of laying out how next semester is going to go. And then you guys all have a wonderful holiday break, and I will catch up to you guys in the new year 2024. Bye.